Hi everyone, welcome to day 6 of our boot camp. We are chugging right along and I love the progress that I have seen and all of the exciting interaction on the page. I am really looking forward to see how your businesses grow through this boot camp and to continue working really hard. So today is the day that we all open an event. I know we talked a little bit earlier in the week about starting to think about how you were going to run that event, if you were going to have an in-home party, if you were going to do an online party, Facebook, if you had a hostess, all of that. So I'm going to go through step by step of what I do when I am opening up a party. So let's go ahead and dive right and get started. If you want to take notes, grab a pencil and a sheet of paper or notebook right now so that you can jot it all down and get to work right after this video. So the first thing that I do is I decide if I'm going to host the party myself or if I'm going to have a hostess. So right now, it is totally fine if you are the hostess of your event. There is nothing wrong with that. You can have a totally successful party being your own hostess, especially if you're relaunching your business in this boot camp. It's a great thing to do. It's putting your face in front of everyone and saying that you want to share these products with them. So if you want to be your own hostess, that's totally fine. If you want to have a friend host a party for you, if you've recently hosted a party or if you just have someone that's anxious to share Posh with their friends, go ahead and have an outside hostess for your party. The first thing that we're going to do is we are going to determine the length of our party. If we are doing it online, we want it to be between 10 and 14 days for the kind of party that we're going to talk about in this boot camp. So you want to set it up in the virtual office to begin probably today or tomorrow, depending on how far along in building your event you are at this point. But whatever day you start it, today or tomorrow, build it out to be 10 to 14 days long. In our virtual office, parties automatically close at the 2-week point, so keep that in mind as we continue with the event. On the virtual office part, all you're going to be on the virtual office event setup part, all you're going to be doing is putting in the dates, adding a description to the party, and making yourself the hostess. So when on the Facebook page for the bootcamp, I will share with you guys the description that I use for all of my parties, like my standard parties online, so that you guys can look at that and kind of get an idea of what you put in the description of the party. You can name your party anything you want on the virtual office. When you share the link to other people, that's going to be the title of the little thumbnail that they see on Facebook or in their email. It's going to say that title. So if you want to pick like Katie's relaunch party or Pampered in the New Year, something that describes the kind of party that you are going to be hosting. So once we have that all set up in the virtual office, you can get the link to that party by clicking on View Event and then taking the web address from that page and sharing it. You can email it, you can put it on your Facebook page, you can do whatever you want with it, but that's the link for people to shop on that event. Okay, so we have everything now set up in the virtual office and we are going to move on to our platform to share this. So for this example, I'm going to use Facebook as my platform, and I am going to log in and go to create an event. Doing it that way, I'm making an event where my personal page is the host of the event. If you want to do this on your fan page or on your VIP group, you're going to go into that page or group and then create an event. Just know that doing that limits your audience. If you create it yourself, you can invite all your friends. If you create it in a group, you can only invite people who are in that group or like that fan page. So keep that in mind. Once I do that, I'm going to add the same description from my event that I built in the virtual office into my event on Facebook. It says, where is this party? And you can enter in like a web address. I click I paste the link from the party in my virtual office right there. So it's right front and center on the event description. As I continue my event, it's easy for people to always find the link to the party. I'm going to set the start date, the end date. I'm going to set myself as the host on it, and that is pretty much how you get the event built on Facebook. From that point, you're going to go to invite guests, and it's going to bring up your whole friends list. So I like to carefully go through and select who I am inviting to my event. Please don't click all. You're going to be inviting consultant friends. You're going to be inviting people who are already you've talked to about Posh, or, you know, guys, just, you don't know who you're inviting. There's tons of people on your friends list, and you don't want to send out an invite to hundreds of people, because then the people who are invited go into the event and see that 300 people were invited, and it automatically feels very impersonal. So you want to look and choose certain people and invite them. Once you invite them, they're going to get a notification on their Facebook, and at that point, I like to send a message individually to each of these people. You can copy and paste a message, but do not send it as a group message. It is going to drive people insane if you do that, because it just sends the same message to everyone, and then every time someone replies, they're going to get a little bang on their phone or on their computer, and it's going to be never ending. It's a good way to annoy people right off the bat. So if you want to send a message to let them know you've invited them, you're relaunching your business, you would love to send them a sample pack and share more about Posh with them, please do that. That is a great way to touch base with them right off the bat and to make it feel personal. Let them know that you'll be sharing tips and tricks about the products in the event. There's no pressure, and you would love to have them participate. If you're going to be doing giveaways, you can say, I'm going to have some fun games and giveaways just for commenting and sharing what you love about Posh. And from that point, people will start clicking that they're going. If people click that they're going, I love to like hop on the event and say, welcome to the party, Jen. I'm so excited you're here. Can't wait for you to try more Posh. Kind of giving them like a personal welcome just to add that touch to it, so people feel like you're really watching. You're not just on there to share products to mass amounts of people. We really want to make this a personalized party. So that is our goal for this, and I'm super excited for you guys to get started on it. So we have our virtual office event that was built, and that's where people will shop, and then we take that link and we put it into our Facebook event where we're really going to be doing the bulk of the party. So once we have all that, that's pretty much what you need to be doing today and tomorrow to get your party started. And over the next 10 days, in our Bootcamp group on Facebook, we are going to be sharing different posts that many of us use in our events to get participation going, that have really good descriptions of products and reviews to share with people that make them really gain interest in what you are sharing. So be on the lookout for that. Feel free to use what we post, but also kind of take it and make it your own. You don't want to use our pictures or anything. Take a picture of yourself with a face mask on and share it to your party, or share your product that you're using that morning or night, just to really add the personal touch. They don't know us, so if you share our pictures and our exact reviews, it's not going to mean as much to your friends. So that is your task for today. If you have any questions, please comment below or head over to the Bootcamp Facebook page to ask more, and we will definitely be sharing a lot more information there. So thank you all for hopping on for day 6. We have almost made it through our first week of Bootcamp, and I'm really excited to see what we can accomplish in this next week.